Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be giving you a full guide of this new One Piece game that's been a close community now for a couple months and is about to get released for paid access. If you want to know more information, make sure to join the Discord in the description down below. And then let's get into it. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be mentioning everything that you need to know. Even if you're not a new player, some information might be helpful to you. So let's start off with the basic. As soon as you spawn in with a random race. So the most common one is human, and human has no benefits at the moment. And then we got Skypin is 5%. Skypins get a variant of different wings and an exclusive skill from the Skypin NPC. And then moving on to Fishman. Fishman gives you access to Fishman Karate, and you can swim a lot faster in the water and you can't drown. So this is important because when you fight in the water, there's like a meter for your oxygen, and then when that meter goes to 0 you drown. But fishermen have no meter, so they can swim forever and they swim pretty fast, so watch out for that. And then next we got Mink. Mink at the moment is the most rare race, I'd say. So the basic stuff about Mink is when you spawn in as a Mink, you become one of the variants. There's different variants. There's like a monkey, a dog, a cat. I'll leave it here on the screen so you can see. They all give you different benefits. And also what other Mink benefits gives you is when you M1 people, you proc electrocute. So there's two different type of electrocute. There's the one where you M1 them and they get stunned, or you M1 them and you do more damage with the electrocute. It's randomized, you don't get to choose which one you want. You just spawn with it. So yeah, moving on to the next one is Cyborg. Now Cyborg, I like Cyborg because everyone can obtain it. Even if you can't race reroll, you can still go for Cyborg. It's pretty good. Some of the top players are Cyborg. It's pretty nice because Cyborg has 3 skills. They have Laser Eye, Laser Blade, and Laser Beam. So how to become a Cyborg, this is pretty important. You only have 3 chances, okay? So there's an NPC in the island called Snowbara. When you talk to him, he will experiment on you, and then there's a chance you get Cyborg based on your bounty. So every 1 million bounty equals 10% chance of becoming a Cyborg. So I have 5 million bounty, that means I have 50% chance to becoming a Cyborg. So like I said, 3 chances only. If you fail all 3 chances and you still want to become a Cyborg, you'd have to wait, okay? So I'd recommend getting about 5 to 6 million bounty, or if you want to be 100% sure, go for 10 million, okay, to become like 100% Cyborg. Now, after you become a Cyborg, you talk with the NPC. You will have an option of 2 skills. So like I said, Cyborg has 3 skills, but it will randomize and give you option of 2 skills only. You can learn both skills or one of them. I'd recommend Laser Eye or Laser Blade. Laser Beam, I've heard it's not so good, but I like Laser Eye and Laser Blade, but it's up to you what you want to do with that. Alright, so moving on to the next thing. Alright, so the next thing we got is the tab menu. When you press tab, this is what you will see. Let's start with the attributes. Attributes are connected to skill points. So every time you level up, you get 3 skill points. And the skill points, you can put them into your attributes. Arm strength are mainly for boxing and everything that uses your hands. You do more M1 damage with your hands. And then leg strength is mainly just for black leg. You do more damage with M1 as black leg. Agility, you run faster, you have more stamina. Vitality, you get more HP. Also, how you put your skill points into your attributes is by buying training gear. Okay, so there's as you can see, the one to the left is Vitality, which is for health, and one to the right is for stamina. You buy them and use them to train. And then over here we got leg training. As you can see, you can buy for 1000 to train your legs, leg strength, sorry. Then you got arms training here as well. You can buy for 1000 to train. Every training gives you only 1 point into your attributes, so you gotta like spend a lot of money and train to get your attributes up. And then there's also these type of trainings. They look a little bit different. They cost more, but the training goes faster. So for example, if I'd buy this and train, it will take me probably like 5 minutes, but if I buy this one and train, it will take me probably like a minute or 2. So that's the difference between them, and that's how you train your attributes. Then we got character stats. You can see like all of your stats, and then you can see your skill slots. I have 5 out of 7 skill slots. 7 skill slots is the maximum, so be careful what you pick to learn and not learn, because in every fighting style you have the option to pick any skill you want. You don't have to learn all of them. You can skip the first one and learn the other 3. Soru also counts as a skill slot, and I think Geppo. I don't have Geppo because I don't like it, but Geppo also counts as a skill slot. But yeah, and then we got injuries. They're not that important. It's just when you get injuries, you might get a little bit debuff. You can simply just fix it by a doctor NPC in any city. And then style XP is the most important one. So style XP, to learn skills, you need style XP. Oh my god, what are these mobs doing here? So yeah, when you fight mobs or players or anything, as long as you're hitting something, okay, then you can you gain style XP. Yeah, style XP. Anything you're hitting, for example, if you're PvPing, attacking mobs, killing bosses, whatever you're doing, you will get style XP. So there's a requirement for every fighting style. You need about, like for example, the first skill maybe 3000 style XP to learn it, second skill 5000, and so on. Now the only thing is that you need a lot of style XP for is 3 sword style. 3 sword style you need about 130,000 style XP to learn it. And how you get it is you gotta either be 1 sword style or 2 sword style user, and then you just you know, play and get your style XP, and then you can go talk with an NPC in the island called Distorted or some shit like that. I'll put it up here, and then you can get 3 sword style. Also, every style requires some bounty and then money. So money, bounty, style XP equals skills from your fighting style that you want to learn. Alright, moving on. Karma. So karma, you get it only from rampage servers. So what is rampage servers? Rampage servers spawns randomly in any server every like 2 hours or something. It will like announce our rampage starting in 5 minutes. After rampage starts and you fight a player with the same bounty as you or like level as you, if you kill them, you will get 100 karma. So with karma, after the rampage ends, usually it goes on for like 30 minutes, I'm not sure. After rampage ends, you get the option to go to the shop. Like it comes like a thingy that tells you, do you want to be teleported to the shop or not. You can go there and there's a shop where you can style reset, SP reset, get cursed weapons, just a bunch of random stuff. You can check it out if you want, but you need some karma to spend if you're gonna go there. And also something else that's important in rampage server is when the rampage server starts, it will tell you how many lives you have. You'll start off with 3 lives. If you die 3 times in rampage server, you will wipe. Character gone, you start over, you will wipe. So be careful with that. Also, if you die like once or twice and then log, you might get a debuff for 24 hours. I think the debuff decreases your HP by a lot. But yeah, just be careful when you're in a rampage server. Alright, the next thing we got is Haki. There's 3 Haki in the game. There's Conquer's Haki, Ken Haki, and Buso Haki. Conquer's Haki, you can only obtain it by having a D in your name. How you get the D in your name is you gotta wipe or spawn with it. There's a name reroll in the shop, but you can't get D in your name by rerolling your name. And then we got Buso Haki. Buso Haki is basically when you press 8. I have black leg so you can't see it, but it's supposed to turn black. What it does is it gives you bonus M1 damage and like your skills. It scales with your skills and your M1, you do more damage. The higher tier you have down here, as you can see, Buso tier 2.5, the more damage you do, and then the more benefits you get as well at higher tiers. And the way to obtain Buso Haki is by simplest way I'd say is killing the giant boss. There's a giant boss in 2 different islands. Every time you kill him you get Haki XP. With that Haki XP you can unlock your Haki. What I did is I killed the boss 5 times, and then there was a rampage server. I gripped 1 player in the rampage server and I unlocked it. And then once you unlock it, like I said, you can level it up by using it while fighting bosses to get more Haki XP and get up your tier. Then we got Ken Haki. Ken Haki is the same thing. You gotta kill bosses to get Haki XP, but the most important thing about it is you gotta dodge. So if you perfect dodge attacks, that's how you get more XP into your Ken Haki. So the more attacks you dodge from boss or players or mobs, whatever, you get more Ken Haki EXP. And then if you press J, bam, you can there's no players here, but you'll be able to like see players' names and see them through walls and stuff like that. So that's how you obtain these. Alright, next thing we got is bounty. I see a lot of people just spamming best bounty and expect to get the buff. It doesn't work like that. So there's damage, health and stamina. So whatever bounty you invest into health, for example, you'd need at least 40% of that bounty on you for that to count. Same thing with respect as a marine. Bounty and respect is the same thing. So I have 12 million bounty. That means I'd need at least 40% of that, which is 5,200,000. So pretty simple. If you're a new player and you just got your first 1 million bounty, if you invest into health, you need at least another 400k on you for that 1 million bounty to count into your stats. So it's that simple. Don't get it confused. Other things I want to bring up as well is there's 3 bosses in this game at the moment. There's the bandit boss, which is the giant with the axe. If you solo him, he gives you 300k bounty. There's Eduardo, which is the big elephant. If you solo him, you get 500k bounty. And then there's the newest boss, which is Skypian boss. If you kill him, you get 800,000 bounty. So just keep in mind, these are only if you solo them. If you have friends with you, it will split between all of you. So yeah. So there's also 3 Poneglyphs in the game. There's Diablo Jumbo, which is for black leg. It makes your legs on fire and abilities and such. And then there's Awakening for Minks, which is Sulon. It gives you like electricity around you, like an awakening. And then there's Divine Departure, which is for sword style. So how you get these Poneglyphs is they spawn randomly in Rampage server. So remember when I talked about Rampage server? If you're on Rampage server, if you're lucky, it will spawn and it will announce it. Everyone will be able to see it, and then you can get the Poneglyph, and you cannot drop it or anything like that. You gotta use it on yourself. So yeah, that's basically the Poneglyphs as well. So the last thing I want to mention is I've seen a lot of these questions is how you do the Mink quest, how it works. So how you do the Mink quest is first of all, you gotta be a mink, of course. Second of all, you gotta go to this Pachyderm island, and then you gotta climb up, and then on the left side there's an NPC, Mink NPC that you talk to. You take the quest from them, and what you gotta do is you gotta kill Eduardo, the giant boss, which is the guy with the axe, and then get struck by lightning. So you kill Eduardo at the same island with the Mink NPC is, which is Pachyderm. You get struck by lightning at this island, Suno de Biro, and then you can kill the axe boss at Snowbara or Toropikarui or whatever it's called. I can't even say these names, but yeah, that's how you do the quest. Kill Eduardo, kill the axe boss, and get struck by lightning. Also, another thing to mention is you gotta do 40%, at least 40% of the damage on the bosses. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. If you have any further questions or if something is unclear, feel free to leave a comment down below or use the link in the description for the Trello, as they update it all the time.